What up, Astray? Yo, yo, yo. Is it Mr. Profit Director?
How's it going?
Good.
Are you going live with this?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, all right.
M3 and Astray, or there's M3. I put it in the Daniel Barry Sports. How you doing?
What up, Daniel Barry? Hello, humans.
Mark cosplay.
Sorry, bro.
So I was thinking about putting together a little something involving. Do you remember the original catalogs?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like we could check some out if you want. I took
Sure.
I basically like grabbed like a whole mess of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, shout out Kaz and Bruce for fucking leaving us in the dust, and we're like, we're going to bed. Go fend for yourselves, humans. Okay. Fuck yeah. Little Kaz, little Bruce. I used to love the little catalogs. I used to love fucking opening them up. I used to love the best catalog. The best catalog. I can go all the way
Here we
in. So great. I'll stop.
Yeah, so you remember we had flag points to mail away. This was 82.
Yes.
We had flag points to mail away for the Cobra Commander.
Yes.
Hey, Big B.
So that's pretty small, but I can zoom in.
Yeah, I did the Cobra Commander and the blue turret gun that like hooked onto the back of a vehicle. The hiss. What was that?
Oh yeah, these things were a blast. Just to get you hyped for what you don't have yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But like they were so like even back then they were doing like diorama shots. Like granted, not with anywhere near the skill they do today, but
Yeah,
look at this stuff.
it's great.
But and there's scans of like the original catalog, so I thought it might be cool to like do like a little sort of pan and scan on the catalogs with a voiceover.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean one of these up and get new stickers for it. I think I got like 3 of them. 2 of them I think are complete, just about.
Let me just put up the best one of all.
Oh, is it going to be Star Wars?
No, the best catalog.
Oh, Transformers? I don't know. No, just kidding.
No, the best year for G.I. Joe for that catalog.
Uh-oh. Is that 86 or 85?
85.
Hey, Big B, I texted you on Kaz's, or not texted you. I put in a comment, Big B, over in Kaz's channel because it was still on my phone. Sorry. Yeah.
No problem, Big B.
Yeah, so you remember these?
Well, I know it's straight, right? Old school.
Like this was a great year. I mean, look at the shit that we got. Like, there's nothing bad here.
That shark, man.
Right?
I swear.
Not to mention these two. Come on. Still being available in 85.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was that. Oh, the bridge layer and the
I got
platform.
2 of those.
These things are amazing. The battle platform?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got to fix them up. One I really got to fix up. The plastic like window cover that goes on it is like it needs to be heated up and put in place.
Yeah, I think they're great, man. I just I never had one. But I had the bridge layer here. I didn't have a moray. I didn't have
a moray as a kid. I got it now.
I had a Sky Striker. I had the whale.
I always wanted the whale.
I never had this tank here.
I got both those now.
I had the headquarters, but I did not have the aircraft carrier.
I have the headquarters now. I got 2 of those, but I have.
My friend
do not got a flag.
Yeah, I've had the headquarters like twice, but I've never had a flag.
Look how easy it would be able to make a 6-inch headquarters.
So yeah, it'd just be some pink foam, man, and a little bit of like, line work.
Yeah. Yeah, the hardest part will be doing the detailing, basically, I guess.
Yeah, so you just 3D print the bulk of it right there. The that's what you're saying, yeah, and the rest is
you could foam it.
No, but the what do you call it?
The detail stuff.
No, the captain's quarters, the white thing in the back and shit.
Well, the headquarters didn't really have much in the way of detail inside. The toughest thing would be the prison and the computer console.
Yeah.
But everything else, it was like 2 vehicle bays, 1 gun on the nose, and then some standing room around the edge, and a landing platform. That was it.
Yeah.
The jail, and then behind the jail there was a big door that opened up to hold all your gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Keep it simple, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and in the cartoon they made the base look like it was enormous.
Yes.
Right, but in the comic book, this was just something they dropped on top of the pits, like a little makeshift base, more like to this scale here than so that when Cobra came and destroyed the base, they thought they had destroyed the base, and that way Joe could still have the pit there, now completely unknown by Cobra.
Yeah, in the cartoon, that thing was like 4 or 5 of those stacked on top of each other.
God, that thing was like fucking like airport hangar.
Yes. Ginormous.
That flagship is dope. It's great. It's a perfect piece of a kid's childhood memory.
It is absolutely just it's a wonderful piece, man. I've never had it.
I've never had it.
I've only had the pleasure of seeing one in person up close once. But honestly, like looking at this thing, like this is another thing. You could probably make this.
Yeah. Right.
And better than they did. Just use like
pink foam
for the deck.
Yeah.
Pink foam for the hull. Maybe some plastic card for the like interior details and stuff, But this thing wouldn't be that hard to build.
And you could probably make it float with that foam.
Probably, actually. It's all about what you have to do if you want to make a foam boat float properly. Yeah. You have to weight it down in the right areas.
Yeah.
Right? Like, honestly, on that scale, you'd probably need like a couple of good-sized bricks. Like on the bottom in the center.
Uh-huh.
To like keep it, upright.
Yeah, the hardest part would probably be the captain's deck or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, all the detail up in there, but it's, it's just like any miniature building that you do,
Yeah.
Nothing really out of the ordinary.
That's why you gotta save all those plastic pieces and
ducats. Gotta save your
ducats. But the figures that came out this year. This was like the best year for figures. I mean, it was the year the Dreadnoughts came out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, we got Alpine, Flint, Shipwreck, Bazooka, Barbecue, Snake Eyes V2, like all the Crimson Guard, the Eels, the Snow Serpents. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then this was the year before. Another really great year. And this year, once we get Ripcord. Oh no, blowtorch is in there too. I don't know what I'm thinking.
So blowtorch.
Oh, these things were great. These they could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't they make the mountain howitzer?
Yeah, and they were very affordable, like really cheap.
Kaz made me the middle one. I have the middle one from Kaz.
Nice. But I mean, and these would be even easier. Just make it a deluxe troop and put this shit in with the figure. You know, charge $40 for it, whatever.
Yeah, man.
I'm okay with that.
$40.
Well, you know, 25 for the figure and 15 for the playset that comes with it.
I'm bullshitting you, man. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, all right.
I just heard 40.
$40.
Like these would be real simple. You know, they're small.
Who's that? Indiana Jones?
No, that's Recondo, man. And then these, like, I have this in you know, right now in the other scale, in the
I didn't have
the
that
O-rings.
one.
I have the original.
I had 2 of those Cobra bunkers, and I had that stop post.
Yeah, the Cobra bunker is just so expensive now. Everybody wants like 2 of them to make like a little, like, you know, circular piece.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, you know, somebody's got to do something with it.
You can make that out of some foam, some spray foam. Just
the bridge layer. This was like my favorite tank of the year.
Ain't none of us,
because we went into my my backyard and like dug trenches and put the hose at the end, just so that we could use the bridge layer.
I always wanted that, but nobody had it. I didn't have it.
Yeah,
as a kid. I still haven't got it. But like my neighborhood, if people got Joes, they had very little of them. I had more Joes than I think anybody in my neighborhood or school.
Nice.
Everything was Star Wars and then Transformers.
Sick.
And He-Man.
Yeah, for me, G.I. Joe just dominated. A lot longer than it should have, too.
He-Man's dope, I'm saying.
They're all dope. I liked them all.
I do. But yeah, and this was the cover. Do you guys remember this cover?
Yes.
Like, how cool is that?
I actually don't remember that cover.
I do.
Man, I'm gonna look and see if I can find the
Lady J and Flint.
Wait,
and then they had the older stuff.
Profit Director, did that thing come with every toy you bought?
Oh shit!
Not the Joe's.
I have all 3 of these, except I have this in white, and I do have this, the Night Landing.
I had the Night Landing.
I have a Fang. I have a Ferret. I think I have one of these as well.
Yeah, I had one of those. That's the one I sent away with flag points.
Dude,
now I have an Armadillo and a Skyhawk, but they're the modern ones, not the O-ring.
Look how tiny the Skyhawk looks, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, why can't they make it? It's like the size of you know, it's probably a little bigger than the Ferret.
Oh, it's 14.
I got one from Kaz.
Yeah, me too. It's 12. It's at least 12 inches long.
Yeah.
Really cool though. Oh, and this was the year you could get Tomax and Zaymot. The first 2-pack of figures.
Yeah.
The first Wraith of Wraiths.
But yeah, the smaller vehicles were always really like just such an amazing thing that G.I. Joe did. You know, it made any kid feel like they had a good collection. You know what I mean?
Fang. Yeah. I had the Fang.
Fang. Shut up, Fang.
Yeah, I have one of these from the O-ring line, and then I have 2 modern ones. But yeah, I do have an O-ring version of this, and this. None of these though. Well, what can I say? I'm a Cobra collector.
You are, yes. I appreciate that. All these motherfucking Joe collectors out there. Gosh dang it. Get the fuck out of here with your Joe.
Big B, how you doing?
Hi, Big B.
Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all were talking, and I was like, let me not interrupt them.
It's all
listen
good.
and learn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're just going to be doing a stream, and I'm trying to get these guys' opinions on, you know, something for the intro.
Oh yeah, I got you. You're good. It's interesting to me. I like it.
Yeah, me too. It really is because it gets my attention.
Yes, and like I don't know a lot about none of it. I only kind of got introduced to it on Casa Stream, and so I just whatever I can learn. I like to learn stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Too Big B is like it's real time. It's right here. Like, what are we gonna do? Watch TV? This is like the
Right? I don't even have cable. I don't have cable. I have
fuck me neither. Me neither.
Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and internet.
100%.
I have YouTube TV as well.
I had like a trial of that I only got to watch one thing on it, and then I let it go. I didn't want to do that.
It's starting to get expensive again. Like
It's very expensive though. Cheapest one I could find was like $50 something.
Yeah.
Do you pay for Pandora so like you can Apple Play in your car and shit?
I have Spotify.
Spotify. Okay, so that goes everywhere too.
I love Spotify. And the thing with Spotify with me is my sister's actually the one who figured it out. I wasn't as smart as she was when it came to this. I like with my vehicles, I like to bump music. I like it when I have bass that hits hard. So she knows how to go in the equalizer and change it up to where it makes the bass harder. That's the whole reason I got Spotify.
Yeah.
Why?
Straight, you said why?
No, I said wow.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't know you was a bass head.
Yeah. Oh my god! If I could afford to put a system in any of my cars, I'd have.
I got a system.
Off.
We like the cars.
I'm that grumpy old man that's like yelling at you guys. Turn it down.
My head turns so quick when I hear someone with a system in their car. Real quick. Me and my sister both.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah,
I
can't go back from it. I tried stock. I can't do it.
See, that's the only thing is I don't know like a whole lot about it. I had a good friend a long time ago who had a system in his car, and ever since I heard his system, I fell in love with it.
That's how it happens. That's what happened to me.
My first system had
first time I was like, okay, I can't go back.
The best I've ever had at one of my vehicles, which wasn't even my vehicle, it was my baby daddy's vehicle. He had a Durango, a RT, so now at this time it was fully loaded when it came out, and it had Beat speakers in it.
I had an 88
okay.
Ford Escort station wagon, white with blue interior and a bunch of speakers in the back.
Oh, shit. My dad had 88 Cutlass that it's not restored right now, but I wish he would restore it and let me drive it because, it's so beautiful. And it would sound badass with something in it.
It's two-door?
Yeah.
It's got a white top?
Yeah, it's all white. It had I wouldn't say baby blue. I don't know what kind of blue. It was a blue interior.
Fuck yes.
He used to drive me to school in that when I was in elementary school.
That's so tight. Was he all, hey, check this out, baby. Wah, wah, and shit. I think that the Cutlass came out with the 302 at first, 305 Chevy.
I can't remember what kind it was. I'd have to ask him. But he likes cars. He likes cars too. He has a Corvette right now. It's a little bit of an older one, but it's not too old, and I love it. I just wish my ass wasn't so big I could actually fit in it comfortably.
Hey, they're so small. Stupid. That's cool.
Diamonds in the front and in the back. We like the cars that go boom.
Right.
I have a speaker in mind. I got the Apple CarPlay, and it sounds okay. Like I want to put like 4 more. Like I want to do more, but I'm not ever going to. But I know what, like when we were kids, like how they were, like they're supposed to sound like, what they're supposed to feel like. Like mine's okay. Like if I was at my school with mine, they'd be like, oh, it's all right, you know.
I don't like the ones that when you're driving down the road, you hear everything rattling. Because I know a good one ain't supposed to rattle.
Well, yeah, no, you put the things behind the license
plate. You gotta put some. You gotta put some deaden in your trunk.
Yeah,
you gotta calm that shit down so that you can get all your I'm an SQ guy. Some people just like SP, but I prefer sound quality. So you got to fix it up. You got to do it right. You can't just throw some shit in the trunk and expect it to sound good.
Yeah, I want to be able to hear the music, but also feel it coming from a mile away as well.
Right.
You watch those videos of people bumping and like the hair goes.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those systems is crazy.
Hey, and then they got fucking a whole 16-foot tall wall by 30 feet long of all 30-inch subwoofers.
Yeah.
And everybody in the crowd's like, shit, man.
What kind of car do y'all drive? Cars do y'all drive?
Lincoln Town Car.
I have a Buick Enclave.
Oh, I love Buicks. I had a Buick as well. I had a Buick, a Lucerne.
Big, it's comfortable. I can move a lot of stuff with it, no problem.
I've had four or five cars. My first car was actually a Crown Vic. I wanted a system, and that never happened. That ended up shitting out on me really quick.
I had a Marquis. I had a Grand Marquis at one point.
Grand Marquis are nice. I like Crown Vics and like the older ones because they're so freaking big.
The newer Impalas, the 92 Impala and shit.
If I had to pick a favorite car that I ever had, I had a 1969 Caprice Classic convertible.
Ooh.
Dang.
That thing was a boat, but it was so much fun to drive.
I love my boats though. I always drive big cars. I don't ever have a little car. The smallest car I had was probably my Hyundai that I just got repoed. Kind of sucks. Then I had my Buick, or even the Buick I had wasn't really small. I've always drove big cars. I don't drive small cars.
Hey, I had a car repoed when I was 24. Yeah, and Big B's only 28. Man, she's young. Shit, I had a car repoed. Motherfucking shit, man. We were trying back then, man. But Prophet would say my car is a tiny penis car. Yes, I have the tiniest car we could possibly own.
What you got, M3?
Oh, it's so fun though. I call it Bruce too. I swear, we call everything big Bruce and shit, man. It's a fucking Corvette. I love it. It's the best thing.
Oh, I love Corvettes though. What?
My wife bought it for me. She's great. She was like, "Here, babe. Thank you so much." And so I keep it clean like a motherfucker. There ain't nothing on it.
What year is it?
It's the first year of the C6. So it's got all the bells and whistles.
So what year is it?
Right. Well, so I start with that because here's the thing: is right before 2005, they had the headlights that went up like this. That's an okay car, but I was not a fancy to that at all. Once the C6 came out, I was like, shit. And I remember my neighbor when I was 1990. Man, I remember back when my neighbor came home when I was like, she's some broad too, like just divorced her husband and showed up, had the fucking the RPMs that come up on the dash right here that. Because it reflects on the fucking window. I thought that thing was amazing. And I was like, one day I have one of these. It was so dope. Didn't even fucking pursue it. I'm not a Corvette guy at all. I just was fucking very happy to be gifted one. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But you are now, though.
My dad's Corvette, I think, is like a 2007 or 8, and it's a yellow, all yellow. He paid cash for it.
Oh, damn. That's got the nicer. It was a 2007. They went to 2013, so that's great. Yeah. Damn. I love them. I think they're great. But so, dude, I was driving, Kurt. I was saying this in chat with Kaz. I was driving yesterday getting some fucking oysters at fucking Whole Foods Market and shit in Sacramento. It's an hour drive, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going. And I was like driving hella traffic and shit. And I see it I watch constantly what's going on in my rearview mirror. It's fucking all white, just like mine and shit. All white Tesla. I could see a young dude. He came right up, and I don't pay no fucking look, nothing like this. And so I was like, you know, and then fucking, he was like, zzz, zzz, and then looking out the window going, and then backed off, came back up, and I was like, motherfucker, dude, zing, like that, and fucking punched it, and he couldn't. Okay, so if you YouTube fucking Tesla versus Corvette, they're a very fast car, especially if you put it in like, I guess on Tesla you can put in there like, holy shit, are you sure you want to go here? Because that's how Elon Musk fucking programmed it and shit. Like that's what it says on the computer. Right, like I know somebody has a Tesla and it's faster than a Corvette, so he probably had his in just like mid-range, and I was beating him. But if he would have had his in the other, he would have fucking toasted me. Those Teslas are so fucking fast, dude. But he gave me a fucking thumbs up and shit. But we were in traffic too, and then 2 other motherfuckers came up, and we were fucking around, fucking shit, and like 17 miles more. We were doing like, say we're doing like 90, 80, 70, 90, 80, 70, just fucking around with each other for like a minute. A cop right there, fucking, and all of us were like, zzz, fucking pulled way back and just acted normal and shit. Like we fucking hit it right at the right time where we had fun, but the motherfucker was right there. And I kept looking at my rear view mirror like, shit, this motherfucker's gonna get one of us. Nothing. I was like very happy.
Yeah, I'd be one of those old guys in the cars that you passed, going, "What the fuck is wrong with these kids today?"
So I never passed anybody. We had enough room where we weren't doing anything stupid. I've done shit stupid on my bikes and shit, but no. We weren't doing anything stupid. We were just like, we felt we had a happy little range of freeway. It was great. It was good. And I think everybody enjoyed it around because, yeah, I'm pretty sure they liked it. It was good looking cars doing that. It was crazy.
Nah, when I'm in a car, I'm a grumpy old man. That's all there is to it.
That's it. Great. Oh yes.
My car that I want the most is actually I'm pretty sure they stopped making them. I think they said last year or the year before, but I want a Challenger.
Yeah, those are actually good if you can. There's a problem they come with. If you can get that fixed, though, I forgot what it is.
What did you put? The car?
The Challenger.
Dodge Challenger. Oh my gosh! Yes, girl. Yes.
So bad. I've always wanted to drag race.
What color would you get?
Purple.
When I was in Hawaii, we used to go to the drag strip, and at that time there was a thing for Pontiac Fieros, and they were taking like 92 Eagle Talon all-wheel drives and putting that up into the Pontiac Fieros. Oh. Them fuckers were so fucking quick, man. And then they'd be racing them out on the freeway, and they could just make turns like you wouldn't believe, man. It was crazy.
I used to race people in my Durango when I had it back in the day.
Ooh.
Durangos are fast for sure.
Yes.
They have a V8. They sound good. You put full masters on them.
Oh my god, miss it. Yeah.
Well, the one time, like 99 or 2000, somewhere around there, they said the Durangos was the best truck being sold at that time.
I want to learn how to drive stick. I can't get past third gear and I stall out.
Ooh.
My dad tried to teach me, but he's such like he freaks the fuck out and yells at me, and I don't work good under pressure. You start yelling at me, I'm just gonna stop listening to shit you say.
So with like stick shift, like, where did you start at? Like in a parking lot or?
No, I started on a road. No, I started in like a neighborhood.
In a neighborhood, that's cool. That's cool. Maybe you were really fucking tripping him out, girl. Maybe all of us could sit and be like, "Well, fuck, I was pissed too, man. I fucking almost hit that fucking fire hydrant."
Well, he would teach
me the fuck out.
To begin with.
I would imagine like he was probably upset, worrying about the engine with all the stall outs.
Maybe,
but see, you weren't clutching properly.
When I had my cousin show me how, she was calm. She was like, "Okay, it's okay. Just try it again." And that's when I kind of figured out how to get to third gear was with her. She was so confused as to why I couldn't get past third gear. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you are. I understand the process of it. Like when you are shifting gears and you feel it, you can feel the engine when it's time to shift gears. So then you shift it and you have to hit the clutch at the same time. But it's like, I don't time all that right. I'm not coordinated enough.
Coordination.
You must use the force.
Yes, must use the force. It just takes time and practice. That's all. You'll get it eventually if you keep up at it. But now it looks like you're never going to really get anything like that anymore.
Yeah, because it don't seem like they even make many manual cars anymore.
No, they're like even the gear shift thing. That it's buttons. It's becoming buttons now.
Yeah, it's literally just because they had that on the Durango that I had, and it's literally just two little things on the back of the wheel.
Yeah.
Won't be long before they're driving themselves.
No. And see, my kid's dad, he sells cars, and he'll argue that. Well, how do you think you're smarter than a machine? And I'm like, it's not that I think I'm smarter than a machine. A machine can malfunction.
I am a machine.
Yeah, it's just like when you're driving down the road in your regular gas car, and all of a sudden it goes put.
Right?
Oh, you're like, oh shit, I gotta get over.
That's why he taught me how to back up and back into places. He's like, you don't need to be dependent on no kind of backup camera or nothing like that.
I don't know. Every one of those accidents that one of those automated cars has is the fault of another driver.
Hey, Curtis, I'm gonna give shout outs real quick. What's up, Rob78, Mark Hoffley, Shadow Slick, Goku Black? What's up, man? What are you doing?
Not to mention, if the cars were driving themselves, if all cars, like, it doesn't work when there's human intervention, right? But if all the cars were driving themselves, like Minority Report, like, everything would be so efficient, it would be ridiculous. There'd be no rush hour anywhere.
I just like me. I want to know how to do all this stuff without the extra machines and stuff. In case by chance, not able to access something that has like backup cameras or anything like that. And same with my kids. I want them to know how to be able to do it without the work of a machine.
I am a machine.
If they're even allowed to have cars by the time your kids grow up. Right? They want to get rid of our stoves, our hot water heaters, our furnaces.
Like right now, I'm driving a damn 18-passenger van with no fucking power steering.
Oh, shit.
You want to talk about, oh, shit? That's how I know I'm a good driver. Oh, my God.
Man.
Well, a strong driver, at least.
Yeah, shit.
So
like
fast.
no power steering on an 18-passenger
Yes,
bus?
it is a work.
That's you like got forearms of the gods.
Like you're getting a bicep workout all day long.
Like you Cass and Bruce seen it, and Cass was like, "Damn, I'm like, you can fucking take this bitch. I don't want this bitch."
He said, as Trey said, you got forearms of the gods.
That's what I feel like. My arms hurt so fucking bad.
Astray, how did you know? Astray had a change. How did you know, Astray?
Yes.
And the worst part was,
what concoction are you there mixing up?
You said what?
What concoction are you mixing up there, M3?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm noisy.
No, you're fine. You're not. You're not noisy
at all.
He's mixing up a can of homemade silly spray. What does he look like?
Yes. He is grinding the.
Is that a Pokeball grinder?
Yes.
That is a Pokeball grinder.
Oh my god, it's so cool. I love Pokemon. I'm a dork.
Pokemon.
That was my
you're in the right company then. You're in a chat full of toy collectors.
Yeah.
I play Pokemon still. I still buy the games.
Well, this is the hoarder side.
See, I don't have the space to hoard.
You're toy hoarders. We know.
All right, M3. Don't pack it into a bong. Snort it. I'm kidding, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. Talk about instant regret.
What's y'all's favorite Pokemon?
Look it's the size of a cat. His cat ate his stash.
Well, I really liked Snorlax.
Oh,
because they had this. I saw this Snorlax beanbag like chair that was like as big as a bed.
Oh,
that was really cool. But then after I saw Detective Pikachu, I think Psyduck is my favorite.
Snorlax is like my
Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Although Mr. Mime was hilarious.
Mr. Mime was great. I like Jinx.
My favorite Pokemon is Aggron.
I like Jinx too. I got her in order.
Yes,
Oh, I'm just kidding.
I also liked Umbreon and Espeon and Gengar.
The evolutions.
Yes, those were that and Gyarados is my favorite.
Oh yeah, Gyarados has always been a fave.
And it's crazy because
I gotta have one in every game.
Gyarados comes from the most useless ass Pokemon and he's one of the strongest ones when you level him up.
Yep.
That motherfucker is untouchable.
Yeah, Magikarp is funny.
Magikarp's man.
Well, all you Pokemon fans, I like fucking Summon Skull, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay, that is Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know. Way better. Me and Marky had to choose. We were like, which one? We're like, let's go Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes. We got
Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was dope. It was a little bit more dark. It had a little bit more fucking more like I don't know. Pokemon was a cartoon, you know.
Yu-Gi-Oh is more into the anime side, I think, than Pokemon is.
Mm-hmm. There's a
I don't know. They're both pretty Japanese.
I mean, yeah. There was just a different aspect with Yu-Gi-Oh about like something I don't even know how to put it.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh like wasn't initially like designed for kids.
Oh, it wasn't?
I mean, well, think about it. If you watch the Japanese versions, Yugi says shit like, all right, we're gonna duel, and if I win, I get to burn you alive. And then after the duel, Yugi like lights him on fire, and you have to watch the guy burn to death.
Oh shit!
It's think about cards like Injection Fairy Lily. This is a candy striper nurse with a jugs hanging out, riding a giant phallic symbol. Like, there's no way this game is for children.
I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah. Well, too, like I just never gave Pokemon a chance. Like I know that there's Bulbasaur. That's the first one that always comes in.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Oh, see,
like Bulbasaur. That sounds like some demon from Lord of the Rings or something.
But he was that little. He did it pretty good, and then fucking Pikachu. I know Pikachu.
I also like Charizard. I like
Charizard.
Crap, what was the other one?
Yeah, Charizard is the card that people who collect Pokemon but don't play it chase after.
Mm-hmm.
People who play it chase cards that are going to be good in their decks and help them win.
Later, Shadow Goku Black. Excuse me, Robert.
Goku Black.
And from what I understand, now I don't play Pokemon, but from what I've heard from the players, it's that there's rarely ever a Charizard that's actually playable in game.
What up?
Grogu.
What up, Grogu?
It's the stuff of nightmares, man.
Did I?
Sorry.
Was that?
I said, did I hear a baby?
It was the Grogu.
That was the demonic Grogu animatronic.
Every time I say Grogu now, it starts doing something.
The comment that was left, Goku. Yes, I love Lucario. Oh my god, I forgot about him. I had him on my team one time.
Yeah, this is definitely more a conversation up Goku's it's right in his lane.
Yes.
Stray, you're almost getting touched by He-Man's lower horn.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Kurt saw that the other day. I was like, I never saw that, but look, now you can't unsee it.
I know.
He's like, that's swing.
It's no worse.
Right. He's like, well, I've got to put it somewhere.
It's no worse than my my avatar being right above the damn on M3s on her tits.
Yes. Those are some great tits, man. Tell you what.
Let's see if I can do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll send you this one.
Because at first I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, wait a second, I'm not even showing nothing in my picture.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Good time.
Oh, I got some good news. My daughter's going back to school to become a paralegal.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna split her into two.
A pair.
Yes.
A pair.
Does she want to pursue any more after? Go further.
A pair, Kurt.
A pear. No, the fruit pear. Illegal pear. Illegal piece of fruit. Illegal pear.
Yeah, but he said you're gonna.
I know, split into two.
Pair of legals, whatever.
Hey, fucking Prophet, I got it. I'm proud that I got that actually, because usually you have to wait for Prophet to tell us.
I got it right off the. I just didn't say nothing because.
Yeah, y'all caught that before I did. But that's my she brain.
They're a splitter into two. But yeah, I'm glad she's finally going back. She's got a year left to get the full benefits.
Right.
What are you laughing at?
Them. We're all having fun.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
Hi.
Toodles.
Big B right here. You know Australian Prophet, but hey, Curtis.
Yo. Curtis.
And He-Man.
Excuse me, you guys. Over here.
Show her He-Man.
What?
Show the He-Man.
What He-Man?
The one right there.
The horn on the front of his saddle.
Miss M3, right?
Look, Dave, look. Real quick.
I mean, come on. He fills up 10% of that at best.
Oh my goodness, so gracious. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Chrissy's hella cool like that, though. She likes a good laugh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like a requirement for being married to M3.
Right?
Yeah.
I was about to say, well, think about it, though.
Yeah.
Right? She'd probably be pretty miserable if she wasn't like that.
Oh. Yeah.
Old charger's all tangled up.
Yeah, so I've been organizing my collection all day. Trying to get it to a point where, I can easily find everything.
That's
good. I'm basically separating all the props, props that would go in an office, props that would go in a police department, props that would go, wherever. I'm getting them all separated. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that I can just, I'm like, oh, I need a dog. Here's the pets box.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You got plenty of time to do that. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to take advantage.
Yeah. I wish I could do that a little bit more.
But yeah, I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff soon as well.
What are you selling?
Hell, most of my Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
All the Power Rangers. Some Marvel Legends. Some Thundercats.
Ooh, Thundercats. I have no Thundercats.
Pretty much everything that isn't G.I. Joe or G.I. Joe adjacent.
What kind of Thundercats are they?
Well, I've got the Comic-Con exclusive Wile E. Kit and Wile E. Cat 2-pack.
Yeah.
I've got the Super 7 Chitara. That's really about it for Thundercats.
Okay.
Like I was starting to build the collection. I was gonna get the Super 7 Lion-O next, but
do you have a
the
snarf?
G.I. Joe released a bunch of shit, and I realized I don't think I can do both.
Yeah. Do you have a snarf?
I would get rid of my Motu stuff, but I don't think it's worth that much. But keeping the wrestlers because they're G.I. Joe adjacent. Basically anything that's modern day Earth or slightly future Earth.
Yeah.
Can stay in the collection. Like I'm keeping Jurassic Park in there. Keeping my dinosaurs. But I got a lot of NECA horror I'm probably gonna get rid of.
Ooh,
Michael Myers, Ghostface, a couple of Freddy's.
I don't have any of those guys.
Like I'm keeping the Chucky just because he's a toy. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I told Crazy Toys when he was doing his toy.
Same thing with the Annabelle. Keeping the Annabelle because the Annabelle's a toy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But like I have the Crooked Man, I have the Pan's Labyrinth, the whatchamacallit, the guy with the eyes in his palms.
Yeah, that's gotta look cool as hell.
And he came with his big ass like throne type of chair. It's really pretty great. But I'm gonna be getting rid of all of that. I just I'm gonna trim my stuff down, and it's all gonna be G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe adjacent. If it doesn't fit into that universe, then I'm not gonna collect it.
I want to get rid of a lot of my stuff, but I don't. I like everything that I got. I'm only getting stuff that I really like for the most part, which is a lot of stuff.
Well, it's just I have so much stuff that's like I'm never gonna do anything with it. You know what I mean?
And I kind of I started collecting Motu stuff, and I was like, I gotta stop collecting this, and I didn't touch it for a while, and then the newer stuff came out, and I was like, man, okay. I started grabbing the ones that I like. So there's
I mean the Masterverse figures are pretty great. I do enjoy it. It's just and I'm probably not going to sell it just because, like I said, like most of it isn't worth very much.
Yeah.
I've got some Super 7 ones that are worth a little bit. I've got a couple Motu classics.
Yeah.
But most of it's just Masterverse, and none of that is really worth that much.
Yeah.
Like collectors aren't going crazy on the secondary market for them. You know what I mean? They're pretty much finding what they want to target, so the values are low.
Yep. That's the one thing about Mattel. They make enough of their stuff.
They do. But that just makes it like it's a lot harder to get rid of it if you want to, at least for any type of reasonable price.
Yeah. Now, like the 2000X stuff can get expensive.
Yeah, and that's like so not good.
Those figures
are not good, man. I just don't like them.
I like the sculpts, but their articulation is really bad. Like I don't like the way how they have
garbage. Their articulation is garbage.
Yeah.
Like they look all right. The figures look all right, but their articulation sucks.
Yeah.
They're like old school McFarlanes, right? There's like one position they're meant to be in, and if you try and move them out of that position, they're gonna look terrible.
Yeah, I bought a few of them at one time, and then I was like, oh man, they look cool, but how do you only articulate like part of them, not the rest? Like complete bottom half doesn't move.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But that's why I love Classified, man. Those figures are great. They move fantastic.
Yeah.
McFarlane is improving.
Mm-hmm.
Like McFarlane gets a little better, like with almost every wave he puts out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't mesh with the rest of my collection, you know. The only McFarlane figures I can really mix in are the ones that are like oversized, you know, like Nanaue.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it would be funny to have like King Shark.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
King Shark, great character, man. I really didn't get into him in Gorilla Grodd till it was the Flash TV series.
Oh, and on the TV series, he was a hammerhead shark.
No, they had him as he looked really good too, as the regular shark. Just like the one on
I must be having Mandela effect. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah. And I actually got to see Gorilla Grodd, like be Gorilla Grodd on the show that was awesome.
All right.
Because if you ever saw him on cartoons,
he is like a regular shark. He's just got some weird like brow thing on his head that sharks don't have.
Right.
Man, I seriously just had like a Mandela effect or something.
Weird.
I could have swore it was a hammerhead.
Was that the Harley Quinn cartoon series? Maybe no.
No, he's been a hammerhead in the comics once or twice, but he's usually a great white.
Yeah.
There's a toy of him as a hammerhead out right now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's like the kids' toys, the Titans or whatever.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Big B?
Yeah, if you had a 10-foot tall walking shark that wanted to eat you coming up to you, how would you feel about that?
First of all, what's that shark doing in my house?
Land shark.
SNL. That was funny. That was a funny.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad movie Nanaue is a great figure.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I mean, the leg articulation isn't much, but I mean, he's a huge figure wearing like surf shorts. What are you going to do?
Yeah, there was I think GPS lot. They were selling soft goods of the shorts.
Oh, Big B's eating right now.
Yeah, because I mean, he put the articulation in the legs.
Yeah.
No, there is articulation, but the shorts basically strip it of everything.
Yeah, and they don't really even like kind of sit right. Like there's too much of a gap between his belly and the shorts.
Yeah, it's gonna look weird because there's no sculpt there. There's no penis.
Hey, Mark.
Well, I'm sure M3 would be highly disappointed.
No penis?
Yes.
It's fine. I don't mind the others sometimes.
Damn.
But yeah, I really love the King Shark figure.
King Shark is
That's
good.
one I'll definitely keep.
What are you doing with that bag?
Is it loud?
No, what are you doing with it?
Rolling it up.
Oh.
Like I'm not because tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not smoking anymore, so I put everything away.
Okay.
Like, hey, girl.
Hello.
You don't smoke no more after today, M3?
Oh no! Right now, no, fuck, no.
Tonight.
Done for the night. For the night.
I got shit to do tomorrow. Shit, I know my limits, right? We've been doing this for a while. Shit, man. I know when I have to stop. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll just be like still high and shit. It carries quite a bit.
Where's your mints?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so easy to ruin your plan with just a little bit of peer pressure.
I know. Come on, man. 5 more minutes.
Call in to work tomorrow.
No. Oh fuck no.
He said no, fuck no. Yeah, because then we could stay here and we can watch He-Man all day.
You know what? If I no, she would not go for that. She'd be like, "What are you talking about, man?"
Excuse me.
So I'm working on these tubes that'll be in the back of Mindbender's lab.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like just like tubes with like a glass, like an oval glass like window on it.
Yes.
So you can see what's inside of it, and I'll have it like lit, from the inside. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to have put like 3 of those there and have the Marvel Zombies in it, like Mindbender's
experiments? Yeah.
Experimenting on them.
Yes.
That's straight fun. It would be hella fun.
I dropped this. I'm building a kit, so I dropped my my little tree.
Oh shit!
Why the hell are you dropping trees then?
Because man, fuck nature.
Oh god.
Oh god! Speaking of nature, my whole fucking
industrial all the way.
Your whole fucking house, what, Big B?
Just shook.
Wow.
She said, speaking of nature.
No,
my house shook.
Like where we live at, for whatever reason, I live in the very back where all of our houses are. Like I live in.
Did Aunt Bunny fall down the stairs again?
Did
Are you there?
My house always just shakes. Like it's like a little mini earthquakes go on back here. And other people in the trailer park don't feel this shit. I feel this shit. My whole house will just boom. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Like I could just be sitting here.
Sounds like some Aaron Brockovich shit, right? Like
sinkhole.
So you just be sitting there, and all of a sudden you just start twerking, and you don't know why.
Oh no! I ain't even moved. No, for real. Ask Destiny. She's been to my house. My house will just start to fucking shake.
Oh man! Hey, more cosplay. I'm sorry.
All right, so we've established that it shakes, but does it rattle and roll?
Shake, rattle
and roll.
No.
Rattle and roll.
Right. Wait.
You got any shake? M3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is the roof possibly on fire?
What'd you say?
That's just crazy. There used to be my parents owned a property. They were going to build a house on it, but never got to it. They built a property. All of us used to visit. I was like 3 years old, and they said there was a vortex on that fucking property where like you could walk into an area where you would feel really dizzy and kind of like disorientated. And around there was like Indian burial ground. So they had like a couple arrowheads, find like this and that. And it was in that real clay, like where the land itself was clay. Like you could put your hand in it, it was red. And you'd be like, oh, you could mold something right out of the fucking dirt around you, right?
Right.
And they had like just that type of area up in the hills right here. And that's where there's a lot of gold deposits and all that kind of stuff too. Crazy.
That sounds interesting. I know my dad.
I know my dad.
Yeah.
Get your ass off the internet.
Some areas. Oh, there's places in Hawaii that have like healing waters and shit. There's places on Earth.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
The government happened, man.
The government happened, right? They don't want me to talk.
I guess.
Big Brother is watching.
BB. Oh, Big B. Big Brother. What?
I'm a female.
Oh, it's literally Big Brother.
I'm a female. No, it stands for big bitch. I'm just kidding. No, my name is Brandy.
Oh shit. She's if you call to do taxes, she's that beautiful voice on the other end, and she's like, so what's your social security number? You're like, shit. Well, she's with the IRS. I gotta give it to her. Shit.
At least I get to talk on these streams. I don't get to talk on Cass's because Bruce won't let me.
Bruce,
everybody, everybody.
Get out of here, cat, or get her out of here, Curtis.
But
Why?
see,
What?
I'll fuck around one day and I'll pop up in person, and he can't shut me up in person.
Oh, but he wants to. He's listening in the back. He's like, "Gosh, dang this girl! I told her. Now the next time we see Big B, she's gonna have a black eye and shit."
No, he's not like that.
I don't know. I was playing.
Ooh.
That's a funny. I told you not to get on Kurt's channel. Destiny jumps on his back. Fuck you, Bruce. Fuck with her. I told you not to fuck with her.
Did something happen today?
Yes, with the phone going, you motherfuckers crazy.
You said did something happen?
Yeah. Was Destiny like pissed off today or something? Did I miss something?
She's dealing with personal stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, tell him none of your fucking business, Destiny. Destiny's like, fuck you, Curtis. Don't you worry about me. No, I'm just playing. I was sitting there when that happened, and I thought to myself, I wonder what could happen that somebody disrespected her, because that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, I can't get into detail.
Well, that's fine. As long as she's, I guess, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, she's trying to be.
I hate, and I was saying in the chat too, I was typing it in, hate when somebody disrespects me. Like online, doesn't matter. What we do online is not the real thing. But like if you're out and about and somebody disrespects you, you're like, you don't even ask, what did you say? It's you heard what they said and you deal with it right at that point. Fuck you, man.
Like your neighbor behind you?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I don't know. See, I don't subscribe to that. For me, it's like,
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
There's nothing a person can say to provoke me in public. At the end of the day, it's like, if the person doesn't matter to me, then their words matter to me even less.
It takes a lot to provoke me. I'll put it like that. If you provoke me to the point of getting me to where I black out,
yeah,
it takes a lot. I have a lot of patience. Contrary to, a lot of people say that if you believe in this shit, a lot of people say Aries are impatient. No, I have a lot of patience. And if you get me to that point, you deserve it, because I'm more than understanding. And you get me to that, that's on you. And the only way to get me to that point is through my kids calling me a bad mother, or you mess with my sister.
Yeah, you're a terrible mother. Can I have your sister's number?
Oh shit!
Damn!
That was quick. That was good.
Real fucking quick.
Yeah, no, it does take a lot. I know we talked about, probably more than likely we talked about this the other night, but shit, man, it does take. It just depends. Everything depends on that individual second of time of how your brain goes. However, your brain fucking takes it right at that moment. You don't have to sit back a month later to view and say, what should I have done? You just react to how you fucking react,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, if you're still dwelling on something, more than an hour after someone says something to you, it's like, bro, you need to get over yourself.
Maybe not an hour.
I had to have a coming to Jesus meeting with myself with that, because I was holding on to some anger, and I'm like, I don't want to sit here and be bitter. Like, just
what if
at the end of the day, like, if someone says something to you and you don't care about that person, then you shouldn't care what they said, because it doesn't matter. If the person doesn't matter to you, then their words should matter even less.
Well, see, I did care about the person. I cared, and it involved one person saying something that got another different person upset with me. So I had to really do some serious soul diving, and just had to just
whoop some ass.
I don't know if y'all believe in God or what y'all believe in. If you believe in energy, I had to ask for the ability to be more forgiving and more gracious than I was being, because I could hold a grudge forever.
I believe in God.
Yeah, I had to ask God, like, please, like, I do not want to be bitter. I don't want to be angry. Take this spirit out of me, please. I don't like this. This is affecting my health. And at the end of the day, no one really gives a fuck anyway. So get over it.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, like in motherfucking what was that movie? What was the show we were watching? Motherfucking True Blood and shit, where that girl goes over and she's like, "I gotta get this demon out of me, motherfucker. Just gotta pay this fucking exorcist $500. Help me, motherfuckers. Help me."
All with the vampires and
yeah,
fucking
dope, dude.
She got it out of her too.
Yeah,
went into a possum.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was pregnant.
Ooh.
That's what I watched when I was pregnant with True Blood.
Okay.
Demons, man. They get in your ear, man.
M3 never seen it, so we started watching it, and then all of a sudden we stopped like a lot of things.
I used to watch.
Blood is a scam. It's not truly blood. It's synthetic blood.
Right? So it's just not even real.
Rogue's hot. Suki titties. Suki titties. Fuck yeah, dude. Suki's hot, dude. That's it. Oh, and then there's
pretty much all the
talking about Anna Paquin and her gap between her teeth.
Yeah,
that's fine for me. It doesn't bother me. It's her personality and the way she can carry herself as an actress, and she does really well. She's fine. She's like amateur-ish, but really, really good.
Plus, she was saving herself.
She has this little ditzy little, personality in the show. This little ditzy Southern Belle type attitude.
And she's a fairy prophet.
Yeah.
The fairy that you know I like that. Well, it's actually an angel, but
you like fairies?
Well, who doesn't?
So if you actually research on fairies, like the actual where they originated from, fairies aren't good creatures. They're called fae, and they're fucking evil as hell.
Yeah. Supposed to have like a bunch of them down like near San Diego, kind of towards where you're at. I guess.
You just need to know how to tempt them, get them in, and fucking they're your friends, and then they do crazy. Fairies are good. Maybe you can't trust one ever, but maybe you can.
You got a fairy? Would you name it Tinkerbell?
Oh yeah,
I would.
I wouldn't. as she has wings on her back and shit, I wouldn't.
I would name my fairy Bartholomew.
Yes. My fairy would be named.
But I want a fairy like
mine would be named Fang.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan Mulvaney.
What's up, Dylan? Here again. Just a little 6-inch Dylan with his little wings flapping. Little kiss right here. Flies off.
I would call mine Fang.
I think if I had a fairy, I'd probably name her Luna.
Luna.
What was it?
Luna, like the moon. I love the moon.
The moon is round, or is it flat? M3.
It's a full moon tonight.
I love the moon, the darkness, everything about it.
Did you watch the eclipse?
I didn't get a chance to. I was asleep.
Would you say that you love the nightlife? Perhaps you like to boogie?
If I could live in a society that functioned at night,
I love to boogie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big D.
You're good. I could live in like a community where everybody functioned at night and like slept or rested during the day. I would. Like when I sleep, I want it pitch black. I don't want maybe some like white noise, like something little, like the air, or I actually have an ice maker in my room. So my ice maker,
fan.
You have an ice maker?
Yes, I have an ice maker, and I'm about to get one for my kitchen.
You have a bedside ice maker.
Well, it's actually on my my computer desk.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
You have a hose running to it, like a little 1/8 inch white hose that goes to the water and shit.
No. So it's one I got off Amazon for literally $60.
Oh, you pour water in it.
Yeah, I have a case.
Got it. I used to have.
I bought like 10 cases of water at a time. So
Yeah. Me too.
I just went yesterday to Dollar Tree, and I can't find these waters anywhere anywhere cheaper than I found them here. I like the Icelandic waters, and I like the Waikiki waters. They're like some kind of volcanic spring water, and I love the way they taste. So I bought all the ones they had on the shelf.
Wow, perfect.
I like crystal geysers.
Shut up. I like Naive. Evian. Yeah.
Crystal geyser and Fiji.
Oh, Fiji's good.
They all come from the spigot outside.
Yes. They
Like, yeah.
Now there are.
I've taken like
lies.
I've taken like 4 tours through like Pepsi and all. It's regular water.
Well, that got
Sunny is nasty.
So.
Yeah, I just keep a filtration pitcher in my refrigerator.
I gotta get you one. I used to have one. I want a filter pitcher, and I want to put one on my faucet as well. What are like the things you attach to your faucet?
Yeah, but they add like stuff in it like
Fluoride.
Yeah, fluoride and stuff to it. So maybe if they add a little bit more in this brand, it might make it taste different.
Prophet, would you happen to have a burrito in your refrigerator?
Have a what?
A burrito.
A burrito.
A burrito?
I don't know what that is.
That's the water filter with the pitcher. And you pour water into it, but when you pour it, it goes through the filter and it comes out.
I got one of those.
Oh, on the sink?
Goes
Like
no, it's a pitcher. It's a pitcher with a filter in it.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the brand name is, if that's what you're asking.
Oh. That's what I thought you said you had. Yeah.
No, I do. That is what I have. I just don't know what the brand name is.
Oh, that's the only brand name I know of Brita. But then I was thinking about it before I asked the question. I was like, there might be maybe 3, 4.
There's
5.
Frida, there's Brita, there's
Brita.
There's a few of them. It's not too many of them, but I know of. But I know at least of
There's
like.
Choc.
Have any of y'all tried the liquid death waters?
No, I heard about them though.
I have. Marky had some for a little bit. I have one like over here in the thing. They're cool ass cans, right?
Yeah, they look like alcohol. I honestly, the whole reason I got them, I wanted to see if I could have one in my car and like be drinking it and see if I would get pulled over with it, and then them be like, and then just give it to me like it's water.
Hell yeah, for real, because they
Yeah,
are.
but why tempt fate and waste the office's time?
I mean, that's not my fault that y'all pulled me over because y'all assumed something.
Well, you baited them into it at that point.
Well, they bait you, so.
Yeah. Do your research on your cans before you pull somebody over, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I've just had bad running with police. I don't do anything wrong. Like, I'm legal when I drive. I have license, insurance, all that. But I've had bad experiences. Especially for someone who don't do shit. I don't do any kind of drugs. I barely drink. Yesterday or the day before, my birthday was the most drunk I've gotten in probably a year plus.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. I mixed brown and clear that night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking twisted.
Did you just knock out and go to sleep in bed like perfectly, or did you have problems?
No, I didn't sleep a lot that night. I'll leave it at that.
You stay up late, huh?
That's not what I meant.
You do though.
Profit director used to be a bartender.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've attended bar. Many different places.
He's met some people too.
A few.
Did you enjoy it?
I mean, it's a young person's game. At the end of the day, it's like it's not even something people consciously do. But people tip young, attractive people better than they tip old people.
I thought about doing it, but I don't know enough about I don't feel like I know enough about alcohol or different drinks and shit, and I don't move quick enough. I'm slow.
No, you would learn fast, girl. You ever watch like John Taffert's and shit, the bar rescue and shit?
Yeah. I've seen him a few times.
Okay, so I watched like hella seasons, hella eps, not all of them, but a lot of them. He
rips into them people, dude.
He just if you do what you do,
well, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Because aren't those bars like failing, about to go bankrupt to begin with, and then he comes in and like turns them upside down and fixes them?
Yeah.
Only if they want to, and sometimes and sometimes, hi babe. Sometimes he fixes them. And then they, like 7 months later, at the end of the fucking show, they were like, oh, they didn't really make it. And they fucking turned everything back the way it was. It's like, you stupid motherfuckers, man.
All that for nothing.
Idiots. All right, that's cool.
Some of them are dirty nasty, though.
Yeah, some of them come up from that. They do good. 7 months later, Don Taffer revisited. But I love that shit, man.
I used to watch a lot of the damn, what is it? It's like a repo show that takes place down in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Lizard Lick.
Lot Lizards or something? Or not Lot Lizard. Lizard Lick. Lizard Lick.
There was another one, though, that was real funny.
Lizard Lick. Towing or something like that. That was the one.
I watched Lizard Lick when I was younger, but there's another one. I can't think of it. Them shits are so funny.
Yeah.
Why these people react to
because like when
bars.
Yeah, when Marky was watching that shit with me when I was like literally, because I'm Big B's exactly Marky's age and shit. So everything that she talks about, like we were talking whatever, but yeah. I'm trying to think now because it was I can't remember. There was some toe shits though, man. Did you ever watch Kid?
Ever watched M3 fumble through trying to pronounce one sentence? Yes, I actually have.
Who was the guy that had that show, Monster Garage? Did you ever watch Monster Garage with James
Jesse James?
Jesse James, yeah. Or the Florida Cycles with the fucking BHD. What was the Cycles with the guy with the fucking mustache, Curtis, and his son?
Oh, that was Orange
County Choppers.
Yeah, from New York.
You ever watch that, Big B?
I think I've watched a few episodes.
Okay, but you know of them. Huh?
Did you watch Pimp My Ride?
Pimp My Ride, yeah.
Oh, that was
Damn it, yeah.
You gotta pimp my ride.
Back then they're like, we're putting in a PlayStation 1.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Right? And then as soon as they get the show's over and they get the reaction and everything,
yeah,
they pull all that shit out of the car.
Yeah,
What? They pulled it out the car. They couldn't keep it.
Oh yeah, they didn't let those guys keep that shit.
Oh hell no! See, no, fuck you. You ain't touching my car.
Oh,
yeah, people don't read the fine print when they sign up for shit.
Yeah, you got to read all them 10 pages. Remember, Raw Talk was saying that shit, man. Read, you're gonna fucking sell your soul.
Right? I mean, look what happened to what was it? Kyle in South Park. He didn't read the fine print. He got sewn into a fucking human centipede.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw that, I was like, "What the fuck is
I've
this?"
actually never seen that movie.
The human centipede?
No.
Good. Don't.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a winner.
Yeah, I never seen that shit either. I have no intentions of it.
Hey,
Me
let
too.
me give you a brief rundown. There's a guy in the front. He's
No, I'm
Asian.
good.
No.
Yeah.
M3, we don't need the rundown, man.
I know what it's about.
Curtis, mute him.
Mute.
What's up, our cosplay?
It's fucking disgusting.
It is gross. The Asian guy can't help it, and he's like, "Oh, I can't help it, you guys."
Oh,
So stitched right into the other girl's mouth.
Oh my god.
long as you
dude.
put-
Why? Why? What is wrong with you?
he's muted.
One of them turns green and
Good lord.
dies. I'm done. Horrible movie.
I still kind of want to watch it for the fuck of it, though.
I know. Yeah. Hey, do an after party. Kurt.
Hey, if you
Oh,
watch that and then want to fuck, there's
No,
something really
that's not
wrong
what
with
I
you.
said.
I'll watch that shit again.
God, that's not what I said.
Wasn't there a sequel? I don't know.
I think there was.
There was.
Was it for real? Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at Prophet. Fuck you, Prophet. He's like, mute him.
Yeah.
Fucking motherfucker.
Hey, sometimes you have to do what you got to do.
I don't want to. What is that?
I wouldn't
Oh,
even.
man.
That wouldn't even be considered horror to me. That's just like fucking nasty.
Well, okay. So, were you a fan of Fear Factor?
Fear Factor, yes. I could watch most episodes, but there were a few that freaked me out.
Yeah. Well,
That's the thing with Fear Factor. None of the physical stunts would have bothered me.
right.
But then they ask you to eat like a horse penis or some shit. And I'm like, no, man. What is wrong with you for even asking?
Bugs, girl.
Eat this live scorpion.
Look, man,
Yeah.
I would take a horse over eating any kind of bugs.
Yeah, but they do that, and then the roaches, the big ass Madagascar
Yeah.
ones, crunch. That's not fear. That's disgust.
Oh, I watched Wonka yesterday. That was
yeah,
actually pretty good.
Was it really Mr. Bean?
Yeah, Mr. Bean was in it.
How was that? Was it AI?
He
Mr. Bean?
played the head priest or whatever for the church that was in it.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. He was in the movie.
I wish I could find like a gory movie that would actually freak me out. The goriest I found so far was Terrifier, and I laughed my ass off at the whole movie. Even with the scene where he cuts her in half, I laughed.
Try Cannibal Holocaust.
I will write that down.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
We
If that
do
doesn't do it for you, nothing will.
We didn't mean to bore you, Astray. Don't
Hey.
go.
Pet yourself and
Good
think
job.
of me.
It's me.
Touch yourself
All right,
and think of me.
Have a good night, Astray.
Good night,
Have a
Astray.
good night,
Bye, Stray. Think of me. He'll think of me.
dude.
What's it called? Cannibal what?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Okay.
Yeah, the director actually got arrested because they thought that he actually killed the actors in it.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
It got banned in a couple of countries.
So how am I gonna find it?
It's out there.
Hey, Big B, Prophet, Curtis, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make myself something to eat before I go to bed. And then I got Wednesday. I'm gonna be. I hope to be off. I hope to be off for the next 4 days coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, motherfucker.
Oh, we're about to watch a Prophet video.
Hey, don't sell yourself short, man. You're a little bit short every day.
I'm 5'5" and 7/8, man. I'm just that 8 short of 5'6".
I'm 5 feet on a good day.
M3, I gotta ask you a question.
I'm not gay, motherfucker.
Why is your wife and kids taller than you?
My cat looks down at me and says, "Feed me, man."
Yeah. We could call you Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, that dude's pretty cool.
He's short. He's like what, 5'3" or something.
He's like 4'1".
He's not that short, man. He's not a dwarf.
He's negative 3 feet.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, just looks up at everything.
Ray
he looks up at a puddle.
And
All right, you guys, I'm out. Thank you very much, Kurt. Have a good night, you guys.
Have a good night, M3.
Hey, M3, just remember, don't forget to go fuck yourself.
Damn.
I'm not a scalper.
Damn.
Man. Have you ever seen?
Definitely not a scalper.
No. He's a giver, though.
That he is.
Y'all, what's a scalper?
A scalper is someone who buys a product that they're not even remotely interested in to sell it to someone else at an upcharge.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like when COVID first started, there were people scalping toilet paper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember they would buy or hand sanitizer. You remember how expensive hand sanitizer got?
Yeah.
See, maybe I just have weird parents, but like my dad stocks up on like emergency bundles of shit like that, even aside from natural disasters happening. So like he's got all that stuff already.
I usually keep like a month's supply of everything. I try to. So
I think I bought like 10, 20 cases of water whenever they started announcing. And like he had water, I had water because I lived with him at this time. I didn't live by myself like now.
I got like 15 cases out in my garage right now.
And people think I'm crazy, and I'm like, you don't. Now, what if the water here goes out, or like what? You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, having cases of water isn't going to help if your water heater goes out.
Well, yeah.
Well, my water heater goes out. Still wash.
Your water heater goes out. You still have water. You just don't have hot water.
Right. As I say, it can still wash up. Yeah.
Yeah, just wash it in cold ass water.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how much warmer is it going to be out of bottles? You know.
Yeah. Unless you boil it and then pour it in the bathtub.
That's a lot.
That's too much damn work.
Yes.
I mean, if it came down to that and I had to do it for my kids, at least so my kids could have a hot bath, I would.
Like, even if you were boiling like 4 big like pasta pans like at a time, by the time you got the second batch boiling, the first batch would be cooled down already.
Yeah.
Like you'd be fighting an uphill battle like Atlas.
You'd have to get one of those giant pots like Bugs Bunny had and put a fire underneath it.
Right. Hell, at that point, I would boil some, pour it in my kitchen sink, clean my kitchen sink real good, and just stick them in my sink. Even though it's kind of big, but still.
Yeah. Have you ever watched any of Prophet's videos?
I've watched a few of them whenever he showed them on Cass's stream.
Okay. At the end of all his shows, he's like, if you're a scalper, he goes, go fuck yourself.
Well, it's not always necessarily at the end, but I do try to make sure it gets into each video.
I got you. Yeah, the few I've watched, you've done phenomenal. Like, they're really good.
Yes.
It takes patience to do things like that, and much more than I think I could ever have.
Oh, man. He does that with his phone, too.
What? See? Yeah, no. You're better than me.
I have a GoPro as well that I use for some things.
Yeah. But he'd be like, motherfucker, you're calling me and I'm fucking doing this shit. You're like, I'm sorry.
Right. Well, yeah, because the phone I'm using is the thing that's ringing.
Yeah.
Do you have any that you're going to show tonight?
No. I'm waiting on a couple of deliveries.
Gotcha.
No, I've been like I said earlier, I've been organizing. so I haven't really had time to like just fuck with anything.
Mm-hmm. I have to say the closest thing to any toys that I like actual like action figures is my little Sailor Moon.
Ooh, nice. A roll of packing tape.
Sailor Moon, yeah. My daughter likes Sailor Moon.
It is literally my favorite. And then I just, for my birthday, got one of the most thoughtful gifts someone has ever got me. And it may not sound like a lot, but a friend of mine got me some Sailor Moon makeup brushes. And I'm big on doing makeup. And it was just like, oh my gosh. Like, nobody's ever.
Is that what I saw on Instagram? Did you put that on Instagram?
Yes. I was so, when I got that gift, I legitimately started crying. Because it's along the lines of a gift that my kid's dad got for me once years ago. And that gift also meant a lot. He knew nothing about makeup, not a damn thing. And I've always been into it really big. And, you know, that's what I went to school for. I went to school to be a cosmetologist. I just didn't get to finish. And he went and dropped quite a bit of money on this makeup kit that he knew nothing about. He's only seen me talk about it, heard me talk about it. He just walked into Ulta and was like, I don't know what I'm buying, but where is this makeup kit at? And the lady showed him where all the stuff was at, and he just went and bought all of it on the shelf.
That's awesome.
And I just thought it was really thoughtful because it's like, dang, you paid attention to me. You paid attention to what I said.
Where is he now?
My kid's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. He lives like 20 minutes from me.
Okay.
Me and him, we're okay. He's just a raging asshole.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, if you're gonna be an asshole, it's best to be raging.
And he's good at it. And his daughters pick up on it as well. Got one that acts just like him and looks like him, and one that looks and acts like me.
Dang.
We have twins.
Oh, that's cool.
It was. I was always told I couldn't have kids. And then all of a sudden I meet him. He looked at me for too long and I was pregnant. And I was like, oh, well, fuck, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about selling them?
What'd you say, Prophet?
Have you thought about selling them?
No, I love my kids. My kids are the best.
Because, you know, the mines can always use more workers.
No, not my kids, no. One of them wouldn't make it. One of them might. The other one would not make it.
You'd be surprised. I honestly, I don't think most people under 20 would make it. They'd be begging for death after 1 week in the mines.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
They'd be all crying. If this is really all life has to offer, please just end it.
Shit.
Work. Who runs it? The droids? The Star Wars droids?
What, the mines?
Yeah.
No. I hired that guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark to do it. No, I'm sorry, Temple of Doom.
Oh, okay. Dang.
The actor that got crushed in the Rock Crusher?
Yes.
Yeah, I hired him specifically.
Damn.
You know, I make him wear the costume too. He fucking hates it.
Wait a minute. You run these things, Prophet? What are you talking about?
No. I'm in character.
I'm over here thinking like, hold up.
He's in character.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's Prophet director. Runs Mars Industries.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the things that went over my head. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, well, you know, you've never watched any G.I. Joe. Why would you know anything about it?
The only G.I. Joe that I've seen was like the stuff that Cass collects, and I think I watched maybe one episode as a kid, maybe one or two. I don't remember nothing about it.
You can watch just about any G.I. Joe cartoon now on YouTube.
I used to love to watch Flintstones when I was little.
Flintstones.
Yeah, nothing like spousal abuse. You know, to teach the kids. Let's teach the kids all about threatening your wife with violence every single episode.
Well, it was after the honeymooners, right?
Yeah, that's what it's designed from. Yeah, and Cramden, I swear one of these days, Alice, pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah, he holds his fist up, shaking it.
And what was the other one?
She gives him the mean mug, though. She's like, go
right. It was Flintstones and something else. What? Jetsons.
Yeah, fucking poor George was a.
What were they after?
Beaten man. I felt so bad for George Jetson. He gets bullied at home by his kids and his wife, and especially his robot maid.
No.
His dog beats the shit out of him every morning. Right? Then he goes to work and has to act like a fucking simp to his boss all day. Otherwise, he's constantly being threatened with being fired.
Yeah.
It's like, what a miserable fucking life, man. Just to end it.
No.
What was that one after? I know it was made after another show, just like the Flintstones.
I'm not sure.
Meet George Jetson. His boy, Elroy. His wife always takes all the money.
Right.
In the intro.
Yeah.
He pulls out like a 20 or something, goes to hand it to her. She just takes his whole wallet.
So that show is supposed to take place. It's an old show, but it's supposed to be taking place in the future, right?
Yeah, like right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it's like this time because they thought at this time they would be like that. Cars flying in the air and stuff like that.
Those fools.
Yeah. But we slowed down a little bit and stuff like that. So,
Indeed, we do.
So, what are you guys all doing tomorrow?
I'm going to continue working on what I've been working on. I'm actually what I want to do is I want to build I want to use foam and build like a big ass rock wall with a couple of plateaus with like the Cobra those plasma drill guns on them.
Yeah.
A big huge stone door with a Cobra logo on it like etched into it.
Oh, sweet.
Right, and then it would like separate, and it would be like the entrance to the Cobra, the mountain base.
Yes, that's awesome.
Make sure the door's big enough for the his tank to roll through.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I was trying to...
That would be a great stage to review vehicles on.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I was thinking, how I talk about doing like a Cobra Island base.
Yes.
And I was thinking like using concrete to do like the outside, so it's not going to be like really thick, but it's going to be just like covering. But I was trying to figure out.
So this is a permanent stationary thing that you're going to build in your yard.
Yes. We have a little pond with a little motor in it that filters it out, and I can throw fish in there if I wanted to or whatever.
I don't know if I'd put the fish in there just because. Here's why I say that, because you're building it for your figures,
right?
So you're going to put figures in that water.
Yeah.
And the shit that's on the figures can be harmful to the fish.
True. Because I was thinking put a couple fish in there, to eat bugs or whatever. But
I mean, if you really scrub down your figures first, because the thing that's bad for the fish is the mold release oil that's on the figure, because they're made by injection molding. So hot plastic is squeezed into the mold. It hardens, and then the mold is opened up, and if you don't have mold release in there, the plastic will stick to the steel.
Oh.
So they put the mold release in so that it doesn't stick. And that nonstick chemical, you know, when it gets in like a fish tank's water or whatever, the fish can get sick and die. Oh. Like I had a friend, he had a couple of his fish die because his kids threw their action figures into the fish tank.
Yeah. I guarantee I make that, though. There's going to be one day where there's going to be a giant snapping turtle in there. And we're like, oh, shit.
Well, you know, if the never-ending story has taught us anything, just ask it a riddle.
Yeah. I was wondering to figure out how I would, like, do a cement cobra symbol.
Well, here's my idea, and I think it's going to work.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's two options, but I think the first one's going to be better. So here's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Slap a big Cobra logo sticker on the foam, right?
Uh-huh.
Then razor it out so the only thing that's on the foam is the Cobra logo itself. No, like, outline or, you know, solid whatever, right?
Uh-huh. Right.
Then lightly dust over it with spray paint. The spray paint will eat the areas that don't have sticker on it. And then that'll sink in and look like it's like etched. Right? And then you peel the sticker off and you have a still nice clean Cobra logo with all the dissolved foam around it.
Okay. That sounds good.
I mean, that's what I'm going to try to do for the big stone door to the headquarters.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've already got a nice big Cobra logo put aside for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because the paint won't eat the foam that's under the stickers. Yeah, and if you just dust it lightly, it'll be, you know, it'll just, you know, kind of crinkle back a little, you know, and you'll have sort of a rough texture.
Yeah.
Which will look great after dry brushing. But that's my plan to make, you know, I'm going to build that. It's going to be mostly pink foam, but I'm going to use some spray foam to like build up the rocks a little bit. You know, you'll have to trim them back or whatever, but it makes for a better looking product in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to do that, you know, for Cobra, just the big entrance to the mountain base. And then for Joe, I want to do like, I think I want to build the headquarters out of the pink foam.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do.
You know, I think maybe getting some craft foam would be good for like the trim.
Yep.
You know, for like where girders stick out on the wall, you just lay the thin layer of craft foam and then like, you know, put some little like rivets or whatever on the beams.
Yep. I got like 2 packs of craft foam over here on the table.
Right. And with the pink foam, all you got to do is put like magnets in where the walls meet. Right. And then it'll break down nice and flat.
Yeah.
You know, and I already have a perfect cage for the jail.
See, that's where I got to figure out. How I'm going to do my cage for the jail.
I ordered mine off of eBay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You showed me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this big jail cell cage. It's like very well done. It looks fantastic. And it came with like all these like piles of gold bars and stuff, you know?
Nice.
And it was like $50, but man, so worth it.
Yeah. What about you, Big B?
What you mean?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm gonna put that bed frame together that I was asking for motivation to put together.
Yeah.
because I got to kind of redo my whole room. I'm wanting to paint my walls and hang some posters up that I have. Because my room right now is really bland, and it was really pretty when I used to live back in Carolina. I missed the way it looked back then. I had my lights up and I had it looking the way I wanted. And right now, it don't look how I want it to look. So I'm gonna try to find the motivation tomorrow to do it. Which I can sleep on my couch because my couch is very comfortable. So,
well, that's good. You used to live in North Kakalaki?
I lived in South Carolina. I lived in North Augusta because I live in Georgia, so I live on the border of Carolina and Georgia.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
I got married in South Carolina. In Columbia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where do you live at now, if you don't mind me asking?
I live in Michigan.
Oh, you live up north. Okay. I have family that's from up north. Actually, my mom's entire family is from up north. And I have people comment on how I talk, and they're like, you don't sound like you're from the South. And I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I am.
A lot of people moved from the north down there when things went haywire. A lot of people moved during the so-called pandemic.
But why do you want to move into Satan's ball sack? You know how hot it is down here in the summer?
Yeah, I know. I know. My grandparents, my grandfather retired from the Detroit Police Department in 1976, and he built a house in Tennessee up in the mountains. It was really cool. So they lived down there for when they retired. So we used to go down there during the summer, and then Christmas sometimes or whatever, Man, the summertime was hot.
It's miserable. And the heat wouldn't be that bad, but it's the humidity.
Yeah, the humidity's bad. We can get bad humidity here.
Yeah, when I lived in New Mexico, humidity was great.
Yeah.
Like I could work for hours in the sun and not be sweating.
Yeah, dry heat is one thing. That humidity is what kills it. And then on top of that, I live in a damn tin can. So it's hard to keep this house insulated.
Yeah.
But I prefer, as far as like bills go, it is cheaper for my power in the summer than it is the winter. Oh my gosh.
I bet.
Yeah, I think that's fairly universal.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to pay for my propane here. Summertime, I save on propane. I'll fill it up in April, and I won't have to fill it up till maybe the end of October. And then every month and a half, I got to fill it up during the wintertime.
Yeah, I can't handle any kind of extreme temperature. So it's weird. My body has done this shit multiple times in my life. When I was little, I hated the cold. I was like my mama. I couldn't stand the cold. I got a little bit older and I had my girls. I hated the heat after that. I couldn't deal with the heat. Heat made me sick. And then all of a sudden I switched again. It's like, I don't know what it is my body does, but it only does it once every certain amount of years. My body switches up where I can handle one better than I can the other.
Yeah, I understand. Shoot, I could have stayed in Hawaii, but I moved back here to Michigan.
How is it?
I got to have 4 seasons.
Is it always hot in Hawaii, or is it like how?
No, it's almost perfect. It can get hot, but it's. I want to say it's usually around 75, 76 or something like that.
Does it ever get cold?
The one December when I first got there, it got chilly. I can't remember what the temperatures was, but it was during monsoon season. We were getting hella rain, so that's why it cooled down. I mean, it was flooding everything. It was crazy.
That'd be one of the things I'd be scared about living in Hawaii because you're on an island. And what if a wave comes and just freaking wipes the island out?
True. One of the reasons why I didn't stay there. When I left, I couldn't wait to go, and then I kind of miss it now.
Uh-huh.
But
That's one of my fears is dying of like water, like dying by drowning.
oh yeah.
I love to swim.
What about fire? Which one would be worse?
I don't know. Just shoot me. Just give me a gun if I'm ever in some situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when pirates would maroon someone, they'd give them a gun with one bullet.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. Like, that's why I'm thank God every day. Like my girls, we put them in swim lessons at like 3 years old. Because I didn't know how to swim growing up. I had to teach myself. My parents tried. Don't get me wrong. They tried. I just fought them both the whole way. Like, they could both put me in the water. I'm nope.
Yeah, if I was your parent, you'd have learned to swim, or you'd have drowned.
Oh, she said, "Oh, you would drown." Well, see, my mom was like,
my method for teaching swimming is toss them in the deep end.
Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. I seen them do that with some of like the young babies, like 6 months or like a year or 6 months and younger. Yeah. These little babies just start swimming.
Yep.
It's that scary to watch.
But they start kicking their feet and stuff, and they're like,
"Yeah, your worst enemy is panic. Because if you just relax, your body's gonna do what it needs to survive."
Luckily,
like run when there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex running after you.
Oh shit! Luckily, I did eventually figure it out myself when I turned like 15 or 16. So I can now, but like I still won't jump off of a diving board.
Oh man, I used to love jumping off diving boards and stuff, or the platforms that are way up high.
Oh, see,
you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna do a cannonball.
Oh, my big ass want to jump and do a cannonball. All the freaking water in the pool is gonna go flying out. I ain't doing that. I have this irrational. Again, this is like a mental block with me. I have this fear that I want to go jump in the pool and something's gonna suck my ass down. I'm not gonna come back up, even though I know good and well my heavy ass is gonna my feet will probably hit the bottom and I can kick myself right back up.
Yeah. I don't like swimming in the ocean, that's for sure.
I've literally been in the ocean, I think 3 times.
I'll go step in it, but that's about it. I'll go up to like my waist or whatever.
And it's right, because you don't know what the hell's in there.
Yes. Yeah. Oof. And the last time I went, I got stung by a damn jellyfish.
Yeah, like they'll come up out of nowhere, just like all of a sudden you're like right there and there's like a billion of them. You're like, oh shit.
I went with my best friend and her family, and all of us, there was like 20 of us. Only 3 of us did not get stung. I got stung in my calf. Like, ouch. Oh gosh. One girl, it wrapped around the top of her thigh.
Wait, well, what are you bringing a baby cow to the beach for in the first place?
Wait, what?
You said you got stung in the calf.
I meant my calf on my leg. Yeah,
that makes more sense.
My bad. Yeah. One girl got stung almost near her no parts because it was right at the top of her thigh. It wrapped around her leg.
How old are you?
Look, I'm used to saying that around my kids. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Me and the girls call it that. Now they know the real word, but for the most part, unless I'm teaching them something,
Right.
But yeah, she almost got stung there. I felt the worst for her.
Man.
She couldn't get it off of her. I was like, oh no, I'm not going back in that fucking water.
It's still stinging me.
And then I didn't realize how bad sand really sticks to you when you go to the beach. Because I've never been buried in the sand until that time. Oh my gosh. Needless to say, haven't been back since.
Yeah, I liked the beach when I was younger, but I have no use for it at my age now.
I prefer the mountains.
I like the mountains. I like the beach. The Great Lakes are really nice unless you're like around a big city. But they're even better than what they were. But
are they really great though? Or are they just normal lakes?
I don't know.
To be great.
They got big fishies, though. I know that.
Oh, I can imagine.
Big feces?
Fishies.
Fish.
Fishes.
I used to love fishing. I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah, I ain't been in a few years. There's a lot of places to fish is out where I live now, but I haven't gone.
Do you have to have a fishing license to fish most places?
Yes.
See, I never had to deal with that because
I think like 16 or 18 is when you have to have a fishing license.
My grandma always, before she passed,
Nonsense.
had a lake. She had a pond, and we never had to have a license to go fish at her pond. And that's why
if her property surrounds it, you should be fine.
But see, she passed away, so now it's my aunt's property. My aunt is not as inviting as she was.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need a fishing license for any national park.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have to
it's all bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the government saying they own the fish in the water and you have to pay them if you want to like eat one.
Yeah.
You have to how do you even do that? I've always wondered how you did that.
What? Cook a fish or catch a fish?
No, get a fishing license. I could do.
Well, you can go to like Walmart, to any like sporting goods store.
Just pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like $10 or something, give or take.
Oh, see, I'm thinking just like something expensive.
Yeah. It's once a year type thing.
I got you. Okay.
Same with the hunting license.
Well, last time I tried to go buy a gun from a store, they told me you need to go take some shooting classes before we sell you anything. And I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now I have one, so I ain't worried about it.
Dang.
I want something that's not as heavy. The one I have is heavy as hell.
The only one I got is a M16, but it doesn't have the burst on it. And I just got that because that's what I mostly used in the military.
Yeah.
I think clearly the heaviest weapon that I have would be the mass device.
Yes.
I mean, that thing's like the size of a tank. So.
I
got a lot of buttons on it too.
I have a 9
really does.
And it's like 10 plus pounds, and it's just really big and loud.
Oh dang.
I want something small. I want something little, tiny.
Itsy beatsy weeny, tiny. Yeah, when I was a kid, my friend Don, his dad had his M16 that he used in the Korean War, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that thing was very heavy.
Oh yeah,
I think it was like a good 25 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it was an M14.
Might have been. I don't know.
Or M16.
But it was just a what M16 was Vietnam was when they were introduced, right?
Right.
So it couldn't have been an M16. It must have been an M14 or something.
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
Like back then they could take their stuff home with them, which was weird to me because like then they got to replace it. Our tax dollars just getting, I don't know. Well, we got to get more weapons.
I think at the time maybe it was also that they were upgrading.
Yeah, upgrading.
Right, so it's like, you know, and the with the Cold War going on, the constant threat of invasion, so they wanted their civilians armed back then.
Yeah.
You know, now they don't want us armed because they're the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's clearly clear. I don't know how you can't see it if, it's just.
Well, if the only news you get comes from MSNBC and CNN or on Fox, vice versa, then you're not getting, even half the story at this point.
The media only shows you what they want you to see.
And they won't show things that don't fit their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, white kid shoots up a school. It's all over the news for a month. You know, trans woman shoots up a school and they only talk about it till they find out it was a trans woman. And then you're never allowed to speak about it again.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about living in Chicago is the Clown Wig Brigade.
Yeah.
Like they are everywhere here.
Oh, you live in Chicago?
Yeah, all the blue-haired liberals.
Oh, my grandma was born there. My grandma was tough.
Yeah, well, this younger generation now, there's no middle ground. They'll either shoot you for your car just to go on a joyride,
Jesus,
or they'll try to cancel you on the internet for not agreeing with them.
Yeah.
This cancel culture shit is just.
Hey, you want to talk about some cold?
Honestly, it's like, you know what? If you don't like what I'm putting out there, then awesome. Don't talk to me. Don't watch my show. Right. Move on with your life and go spend time on something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, I know real old. And
like, why would you waste your time watching someone you don't enjoy?
Because you're just doing them favors is all you're doing.
It makes no logical sense. It's like one of Cobra Commander's world domination plans.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to talk about cold, ask Prophet Director about the Windy City.
I think it's cold here.
Yes.
The same as where you are.
The coldest I can remember it getting down here, I would say this past winter.
Well, I meant same as where Curtis is, basically.
I got you.
I know you're down south, so it wouldn't be the same as where you're at.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe 11, 10 degrees. It hurt to walk outside that morning.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, the worst I ever witnessed here in Chicago, it was 75 below zero with the wind chill.
Son of a bitch.
And there was 6-foot snowdrifts everywhere. I was one of 2 people that showed up to work that day.
Damn. Your car made it? Holy shnikes.
Well, I had the cardboard over the grill.
Yeah.
Keeping the cold air off my engine as much as I could. The hard part wasn't the drive there. I mean, that was just,
right.
Methodical. You have to be slow when it's that slick out.
Right.
But trudging, because like literally 6-foot snowdrifts. We're talking snowdrifts as tall as me. all across the sidewalks. That no amount of shoveling has been even attempted. So here I am, like trying to power my way through these snowdrifts to get to the hub where I was working.
I hope they gave you a raise.
They did not.
You deserved one.
I didn't even get full pay for the day. Because they were like, well, no one else is coming, so you might as well go home.
See?
So I only got paid for like the hour that I was there.
The effort alone, like, no. Just no.
Well, if there's one thing you can count on corporate America for, it's to never, ever give out a single dime they don't have to.
Yeah.
Because
of course, it's
could have risked life trying to do that, trying to get there.
Yeah. The coolest I ever experienced here was the first year I moved into this house. That winter, it got like -20 or 30, somewhere on there. It was cold.
Like, I remember we've had snow a couple times in the last 10 years, 10, 15 years or so, but like, I don't know, something about how cold it got that morning last year. My body was hurting. Like, oh, the most snow I've seen down here, it got up to like my knees, I would say. And it snowed on my grandmother's land where she used to live at, and it was so beautiful. It looked like a winter wonderland at her house because she had a pond and it was all frozen over. It was so pretty. I would never forget that. I'm pretty sure it got colder than that when it snowed, obviously, but it just didn't feel like it.
Yeah. I got a pond right over here on the other side of the street. Makes a lot of good pictures during this when there's the fresh snow.
Oh, yeah.
All the pines and stuff.
Me and my cousin took advantage of all of the things that she had laying around out on her land. We took her old recliner and her little kiddie pool, and we put it at the top of the hill and slid down the hill in the recliner. Needless to say, both of us almost died, but it was fun.
Yeah. Dang. I want to get Smart Desk.
What's that?
It drives around.
Oh.
It's a desk.
It's a desk that drives around?
Yep. We were watching Get Smart Clips the other night for something.
It's always something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do either y'all have kids? Like,
oh yeah, I got 3.
3? Okay.
None that I know of.
That I know of.
They're all out on their own. I was living by myself, but my parents moved in.
I got nothing wrong.
They're up there in age, and my dad lost his leg, so I was like, yeah, move in here and try to enjoy the rest of your life. Don't worry about bills,
Oh.
Well, how hard did he look for it?
I don't know. He couldn't find it.
After he lost it. I mean, if I lose something, I tend to look for it pretty hard.
Yeah. I mean, he crawled around as far as he'd go.
Oh.
Nah, he had I think it was diabetes.
I shared a picture there, Curtis.
Infected his leg.
Oh. It sucks. I have I actually just got I actually just got a couple days, not a week or 2 ago at this point, diagnosed with lymphedema, and I'm having an issue with one of my legs.
Oh man.
Yeah. Kind of sucks being so young and having it, but
yeah. Well, shoot, I'm almost blind. I'm legally blind, like, so I could see stuff. It's just everything's really blurry. That's why, like, you'll see
What the
me.
hell am
like,
I doing on here with a couple of invalids?
Well, look, I can get up and walk around and move. It don't stop me. I just got to be careful not to like get that leg infected or cut or nothing like that.
Right. Dang, that sucks.
It does. It does. I hate it, but I can't let it stop nothing. I have kids. They can't see me,
Right.
not do what I need to do.
Oh.
They just be like, "Mommy, why's your leg so big?" Mind your business.
I can tell you one good thing about living here compared to down south for sure is we don't have like all the creepy crawlies you guys got.
Oh God, I hate it.
Right, Prophet?
I had a couple of shitty encounters when I lived in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh, shit.
But I had a shitty encounter here as well.
Oh, did you? What?
So, it's like, well, I was in the woods shooting that Star Wars video.
Yeah.
And I went to pack up and put things in my backpack, and I grabbed my backpack, and there, just chilling on the back of the backpack, is a brown recluse.
Oh hell no!
Oh shit! You get
house down.
So I just kind of took a deep breath and blew on it real hard so it would fly off my backpack, and then got the fuck out of there.
I don't blame you. I would have.
Those things will come after you too. They're like aggressive.
They can be.
They're like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" And they're like,
right?
Oh shit!
Man, I have so many different kinds of bug spray in my house because I live in the woods. So I'm in a little trailer surrounded by fucking woods, like nothing but woods.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So
that's kind of cool too, but yeah.
Well, when I was in Santa Fe, I was working in on some plumbing underneath because in Santa Fe there's no basements, so there's like under the first floor there's like dirt.
Yeah.
Right, and there's trenches dug in the dirt for pipes to
right,
go low enough to drain out and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And we were under the house working in a 2-foot crawl space, dirt under us, floorboards above us, working on a toilet main. And coming down on us on a web, like directly for my face, was a black widow spider about the size of a quarter. And I hit it with the flashlight, and it like went flying. And then me and my partner were both looking around, like, "Where is it? Do you see it? Where did it go? I know it didn't die from that. It's here somewhere." And neither of us were comfortable enough to go back to work that day, so we called it a day.
I'm gonna be honest.
I would have did the same thing.
I would have done the same shit. A bee flew in my my bedroom because I have a window unit in my room, and there's like a little spot in the window where it's not like closed off, where I can still like see and feel outside. And a damn yellow jacket flew in my room. That's one of the reasons I have not been back to my bedroom for 2 days.
Dang.
I'm terrified. I've had bad experiences with yellow jackets. I've got down.
Yellow jackets ain't no joke.
I was cheerleading one day, and we were doing one of the exercises where you had to be on all four. And tell me why I got stung in the kneecap. I have never jumped up so damn fast before.
Yeah,
and then dangling from my fucking bangs when I was a kid. I'm like, what's in my hair? Boom, stings me. I don't like yellow jackets. And then I got chased around my car by a yellow jacket. Chased me. I can't make this up. This damn bee chased me.
Yeah, that stuff's everywhere though.
It was just playing.
Oh, well, he would play with somebody else, man. I don't fuck with them like that. I don't like bugs. I do not like bugs.
Maybe it was buzz off.
Right? I mean, if you'd stopped running, the bee probably would have just stopped and been like, well, why were you running in the first place? Like, I was only following you because I thought you were leading me somewhere good.
No, go away. And then I got in my car, and the motherfucking yellow jacket was on my car. Like it flew on my car, and I'm like, dude, like I don't even know.
Yeah, that's just tacky. Who wears a yellow jacket? I mean, it works for Freddie Mercury, but pretty much everyone else can fuck off.
Petty Timber, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the little kid's name in it?
Oh, well, yeah, and look what happened to his dumbass.
Yeah, Georgie, come here, Georgie.
Right, I guess Coraline, but that's a rain jacket. It's different.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Terrifier clown, but Pennywise terrifies me.
Yeah. The Terrifier is crazy. That's just a funny movie.
That shit is hilarious.
It's so stupid. I mean, it's literally stupid. It makes you laugh, and you can't stop watching it because you're like, what other stupid shit is going to happen?
Right? I love it. I have a Terrifier poster in my room. It's so funny.
Yeah. Me and M3 watched it.
I'm not a fan.
Watched it before. M3.
I've seen them both.
Yeah.
Like violence for the sake of violence, no story behind it.
Yeah. He's in 2 other movies as well.
Literally, there was only 1 or 2 parts to each movie that actually kind of made me cringe a little bit, and it was just cringe. It wasn't even like, oh god, no.
Girl that got sawed from the crotch down,
and then the girl who got scalped in the next movie.
The girl who she got filleted.
Filleted.
It wasn't just scalped; she got filleted. It was all of her skin.
Everything else was just kind of like, eh. But that part,
I mean, and look at it from the perspective of her mother walking into that room.
Oh yeah, well,
right, knowing that her kid, like, had to go through all that torment.
Yeah,
like, that would crush you as a parent.
It would, and think about it like that.
And the next thing you know, the sick ass clown serving kids candy out of your emptied out skull.
Fuck. Yeah.
Like, talk about a fucking bad day for no reason at all.
For absolutely no reason, because the clown was pissed off.
And that second one had that creepy little girl too.
Oh yeah, it did.
She was creepy.
Yeah, see, I don't understand. Like, what is it with people being creeped out by little girls?
She's
right, like the fucking Ring, right? It's like it's a little wet girl. Why is that scary?
That one didn't creep me out.
That reminds me of something. I scared the shit out of my kids acting like her one day because I had to cut all my hair off last year, but I used to have really long dark hair just like her. Uh-huh. And I put all my hair in front of my head and I cut all the lights off and I put myself in the same stance that she would be in, and the girls came in and cut their light on and I started running at them and I scared them.
Mm.
Nice.
That's funny.
It's good to traumatize your children.
Yes. It's the best.
It was around Halloween too, so I mean, kind of fit the time of the year.
Yeah. And they deserve it, little brats.
I apologized to them after that. I was like, "I'm sorry," and they were pissed. My mom could do it too. My mom has a long, not dark no more. She done colored it like 10 different shades of blonde, but she could do it before as well. She used to.
Okay.
She used to terrify your kids as well, huh?
No, me.
Oh, all right.
No, me.
So basically, it's like a rite of passage in your family.
If only you knew the shit about my family. Good God. There's so much more shit to my family than people know. My family's so fucked up.
Everyone's family's fucked up.
Yeah. One way, shape, or form. Nobody's perfect.
People's friends are fucked up too.
Yeah.
We're all fucked up.
Apparently, we are.
It's called being human. Because no matter what type of person you are, by someone's standards, somewhere you're fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like Arab men think that we're fucked up for not wanting to own our wives.
Oh, yeah, you got a point. Even though there are some people that do treat men and women both like they're their property still.
Yeah, but in like Saudi Arabia, it's a fucking legal transaction.
Son of a bitch.
Like he can literally kill her if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing will be done.
And would not get in trouble.
All he has to do is say she did something.
Right? Just accuse her of cheating and boom, you can kill her in public and no one can do a thing.
Damn. See, even I didn't know it was that extreme.
Yeah, in the big cities like Riyadh, which is, it looks something like like New York or Phoenix or Tampa or something, just a big old city, right?
Yeah.
But like every block or every other block, they have like sand with these stones, and then there's a stone set up to behead somebody, and then there's another set to take off their hands, and then it's got like a draining, like another rock that will like drain the blood and it'll pull it out into a little pool. So like all you have to do is blame somebody for taking something, and that quick they haul you out there and chop your hand off, or hands, whichever.
Oh my.
Before you even can prove that you didn't do anything. So yeah. Crazy.
If that wasn't enough reasons for me to never go over there, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a woman, why would you go over there at all?
I stay my ass over here.
Yeah, even like
the reason those women put up with it is because they're religious fanatics with that stuff.
Yeah.
Right? They believe that's their place because they've had that religion drilled into their heads since birth.
I mean, I have my beliefs when it comes to religion, but nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's Islam.
When I was stationed, 6-month rotation over there, and we'd get to go out downtown and stuff and do some whatever we had to do.
Uh-huh.
The female soldiers, they had to dress up in a full garment. All you could see was their eyes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, because they don't hold their men responsible for any temptations that they act on.
Right.
Wow.
So they cover up their women so that the temptation is removed.
See.
I tell you what, we went into the palace to drop some stuff off, and we got redirected into the wrong area, and we went into the wrong room, and it was a big old, huge, like, room, like two sizes of my house, and it had a giant, like, 100-foot screen on there, and it was playing Playboy, and it had beds. It had all these silk things and stuff, and they came running after us. They're like, yeah! It was one of the prince's rooms, I guess.
Right. Get out of the harem room.
It was like, what the fuck? They had Playboy on. That shit was funny. We're like, what?
Oh, God. Did we interrupt something? I'm sorry.
Yeah. But there was nobody in there, thankfully, I guess. But yeah, it's a lot of double standard.
Yeah.
And then on base, when we'd work with their soldiers, and man, like sometimes, we'd have a female major or somebody in charge.
Mm-hmm.
They did not like that.
Oh, I can imagine.
They did not like that. You could see them holding their tongues.
Yeah, I'm sure they wanted to cut her head off.
Dang. Tension.
Well, I mean, that actually happened a couple years ago in Paris. A teacher drew Muhammad, I guess. And after class, a student cut his head off in the parking lot. A Muslim student, 19 years old.
Cut his head off or her head off?
Cut the teacher's head off.
Oh, wow.
For drawing a picture of Muhammad.
I think I remember hearing something about that.
And then at Notre Dame, a couple of people got beheaded, a woman and 2 men.
Yep.
That's my, I usually don't care to, like, say anything about someone else's religion or whatever, but when your religion requires someone else's death, I'm sorry, but I can't back you up on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm religious, but I'm not like.
Well, there's a difference, right? That's not being religious. That's being fanatical.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying I'm religious, but I'm not like really claiming actual religion because I can't. It's a little bit hard with all this stuff with all these religions.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Islam is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are interested in Islam and then you find out that the founder of the religion, Muhammad, had married an 8-year-old.
Oh God, Jesus, what?
And you still want to be a part of that religion, then I think we already know what kind of person you are.
And how many others did he marry that were? He married a bunch of them that were really young. Yeah.
Right. So the whole religion was founded by a pedophile.
Yep. And the thing is, he supposedly talked to the Archangel Michael. And
right.
He said something about hating Christianity or something. But I'm like, you sound like you talk more to like Lucifer or somebody.
Right.
Because it starts off like if you don't believe in Muhammad or whatever and all that or something, that you need to be beheaded.
Yeah, it's kind of a convert or die situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like what the Catholic Church was a couple hundred years earlier.
Yep.
Because, the Catholic Church did a lot of that shit too, with the Spanish Inquisition, the Crusades.
Yep.
That was all Catholicism trampling people's rights.
Yeah. Well, I was reading like when Muhammad started that Muslim religion, he went to the Jewish to help him, and they wouldn't help him get it started. So he got mad at them, and then he went to the Catholics. He went all the way over to Italy, I guess. And he talked to them, and they said, yeah, we'll help you, because they had a thing against the Jewish back then.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, it backfired on the Catholics because they ended up turning their backs on the Catholics. So, like, it's a whole mess. The Roman Catholics.
Yeah, the one group that, like, insisted that the Roman Empire lasted a lot longer than it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never knew all that about, Islam and something. That you just taught me something.
Yeah.
See, that's why it cracks me up when I see, like, the LGBTQ community, like, supporting Islam.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, so you want them to kill you.
Fuck.
Because that's what they do. And, like, in Saudi, if you get busted being gay, They chuck you off a roof, and if you survive, the people down on the bottom stone you to death with rocks.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So yeah, you don't want to be gay in anywhere where Islamic law is in effect.
Nope.
But yet you got all these leftists supporting Islam. All these like guys with the nail polish and their hair dyed pink. Fucking pro-Islam. It's like, dude, what are you, crazy?
I think maybe they just need a Snickers. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, almost everything they do makes me snicker.
Yeah. That's for sure.
So just a mountain of stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the crazy thing because, like, these parents are paying for their children to be brainwashed into fucking hating them in their country.
Yeah.
It's all and this will sound like a conspiracy theory, I guess, but when Bill Clinton was in office, when he was president, the headlines in the Chinese newspapers read, China's 1,000-year plan to destroy America. And it's all about infiltrating from within. And back in 2018, they found a couple of college professors at like the big schools. Like one at Harvard, and I don't remember what the other school was, but they were literally directly on the Chinese payroll, on the CCP payroll.
Hold on one second. Hey, chat, thanks for coming. If you want to jump in now because I'm about to end the stream in about 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2. Goodbye, flesh bags.